Welcome back to another episode of Scottish Hero. And things have been going well. I feel like our formations, our settings, our new players, everything is coming together here. But as usual, we had a red card, but we managed to win it anyway. And this game was probably the craziest game I've played during this save. Look at this. They took the lead in the 8th minute. We equalized in the 9th minute. And we took the lead in the 19th minute. Then they equalized in the 49th minutes. Then we took the lead in the 59th minutes. Then they equalized in the 71st minutes. And then we took the lead again in the 84th minutes. And I've been playing with that counter-attack formation. Been rotating this one. I played with just one striker, and the other game I played with two strikers. But after this goal, I changed everything. I'm not sure if it shows here. It's probably the starting formation. Yes, it is. So what I did was basically I moved everybody down to defensive midfielder, down to one striker, wasting time, everything after that 84th minute goal. I felt like we needed to do well, and this is the way the league looks. So things is going well for us, and we have a huge game coming up today, and that game is against East Fife. And as you might remember, East Fife was the team that demolished Ayr. And they demolished Ayr at Ay's home pitch. And we all know that Ayr demolished us in our home pitch. So, yeah, this is a very big game. They destroyed the team that destroyed us. And the other game, we're gonna skip this cup game. And we got a pretty... As you know, I kind of like losing the cup on purpose, because I don't feel like we can compete on all fronts, but we got a draw against like a team from a low league thing. So I feel like even with using my backup team, we should win that game. And then the other game coming up is against Dumbarton, but I'm considering skipping this one and go straight for the Ayr game instead, because I feel like that will be bigger. So maybe we're gonna skip both those two games and have two huge games during this episode. Of course, Ayr away is going to be very difficult. Very difficult. Definitely a game that I fear that we could lose. But yeah, let's get forward to this game against East Fife. And we are playing a little bit more defensive here instead of two straight up strikers. Because I'm a bit scared of them. Because as I said, they destroyed Fire at their home pitch. Like 4-1 or something like that. So, yeah. What do you want to tell them? Let's see here. I don't want to get too cocky because, yeah, we all knew what happened to here, so this is definitely not the time to get cocky. Even if they are saying that we are favorites here, I'm not taking anything for granted, but it's game on. Clyde versus East Fife, and we need to do better than Fear did because they got destroyed at their home pitch in front of their home fans. They got humiliated, and we don't want that to happen because it's already happened once this season. But yeah, this is going to be a real highlight. I thought it was just going to be the game start highlight and then it was going to be over after a few seconds. But this looks like a real highlight. And this looks bad news for us. This looks like, oh my god, we are off to a real nightmare start there. A real nightmare start. Oh my god, we haven't even played 1 minute and we are behind. As I said, they destroyed Fear at their home pitch. My god. This doesn't feel good at all. Yeah, the nightmare has started, and we have Fear away in the next game. We can't play two games like this. I mean, this is a risk of us losing two games in a row, and we can't have it. We need to turn this one around, and I feel like we can. We should be able to turn this around, but we are behind. That's a yellow card for Turjayev. Is anybody surprised? I'm not. Here's Stanton, huge advances on the right flank. And he finds Smith, and it's a corner. Maybe we can create something from the corner then, let's hope. And here's Easton with the corner. Easy one for the goalie. So that was the highlight. Not much going on, but here's another corner. Easton again. And it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. Could it be a card also? Let's hope. It's a yellow one. And then we know. I think like our best penalty taker, I think he's at like an 11 or maybe a 12 in penalty taking. So this could get rough. Here's Linton. And he makes no mistake. We are back in business. Beautiful Scott Linton. And we have equalized. That was just what we were needing. Just what we were needing. Because we need, at least we need to take points in this game. The away game against Ireland is going to be really rough. We need some good results here. Because we can't afford losing points in 2 games in a row. We want to be fighting for promotion. Stanton, Dojayev. I'm getting nervous just when Dojayev have the ball since they have a yellow card and he always gets a red one. But here's huge. He's huge. He finds Smith. He finds Smith and it's a goal. It's a goal. I think it might be an own goal. No, it is Smith. It is Smith scoring. He had to work hard there to get the ball in the net, but slowly it went. So yeah, great pass there by Huge. And here's Smith. And it's actually Diaz, their defender, who shoots it at Smith. So we got really lucky there. And it's an injury on Easton. And he's out. So I feel like the best thing we could do now is go to the classic 4-4-2. We have good options for that. So since we are on the lead, I'm gonna go for Brandt. Use him. Target man works well. Linton, you can go a bit defensive here, cause now maybe support, because since we are in the lead. And talk about injuries, I didn't mention it, but we got our worst injury yet in this save. Luckily for us, it wasn't on an important player. It was Malaga, that young player that looked really promising and talented, but he never really developed. And this season, it's gone down to like a 3-star potential. So he's probably never going to make anything out. And he got during the last game. No, it's not even the game. It was during training. Oh, beautiful save there. Beautiful save by McCullum. But during training, he got, I think it was a 7-month injury. So his career is basically over, at least at us. Because he wasn't developing as good as we was hoping. And then, yeah, basically that injury means he is game over. It's a bit unfortunately, because when we signed him, he looked really promising. But I mean, we don't have the coaches or the facilities to develop youngsters in a good way. But one can only dream. And here's Smith. Smith, he creates a lot of dreams for me because he's a goal scoring machine. And look at that, he finds Brunt, and Brunt makes no mistake. The second goal of the season, and yeah, things start to feel a lot better now. Beautiful pass here by Smith. And of course, from that angle, Bryant can't miss. It's basically an open net. You just have to put it in. And another highlight, Linton with a free kick. Easy for Wilson. Burjayev. I want to sub Burjayev now, so you don't get a red card. I'm going to sub him after this highlight. Especially since our others... Oh, here's Stanton. Oh, that's a good save by Long there. But yeah, since our other ball-winning midfielder already is suspended, we are taking no risk with Burjayev. But he might actually be close enough to get a suspension just from yellow cards. So I'm a bit worried there. So it might be like, even if we rest him now, he could be he actually could be out. But we are going to do this, and is that will be an okay situation. Use you as well, central midfielder, focusing on support, I guess. And then which of the lads is tired? I can't sub you now with an injured Easton. What do you want to do here? Doing some serious thinking. Well, this could be a good way to... He wants match time. So let's remove Smith there. It's already score 1. Let's see, how is Flynn doing? I mean, an IR winning easy here, 4-goal win away is always real good for them, but not good for me. So I'm not happy. A bit worried about that Easton injury also, because he's a very important player for us, and basically without him we can't play that one attacking midfielder, one striking formation, because it's all built around having him as attacking midfielder, because he's our only really good central attacking midfielder. So if he's going to be out for quite some time, that means we won't be able to play that formation during that time. But this is a good win. This is a good win. I am happy. I'm definitely happy. But let's see now. What about that injury? How bad is it? And I'm nervous. Oh my god, it's going to be out for 2 months. 2 months. And this was tell about the Malaga injury. It's out for 7 months. He was very promising, but he didn't develop as good as I was hoping. But this injury, this is a rough blow, because he is fantastic. I'm gonna miss him for 2 months, and that means 2 months that we won't be able to play this formation at all. But yeah, let's move forward, and I think we go for the R game, because that's the big one. So yeah, let's move forward to that one. And here we are at the game, but first a quick look at what's been going on. First we have the cup game, and we got the worst possible result. I feel like it would have been better if we had won or if we had lost. Because a draw here meant we had to play another game, and that we managed to win. And of course I was using basically only backup players. But still really annoying that we got that extra game, because that means like tired players, more risk for injuries, and so on. And then we managed to beat Dumbarton at home, and it was a really bad game. Definitely one of our worst games of the season. Like nothing happened the whole game, and we finally, like pretty late, let's say 83rd minute, we managed to score. So really boring game. But now it's time for the I game, and yeah, that is a very, very, very important one. Last game they destroyed us, they humiliated us, and that happened all at our home pitch, and now we are playing at their home pitch, and we need revenge. And yeah, we need to tell the players that we own them from last game, and yeah, time to step it up. But they destroyed us at home, completely crushed us, and now they have their home advantage. But yeah, we need a good result here. We need it really good. We need to fight. But I mean, they completely destroyed us last game, and hopefully we haven't improved a bit. Our new players have gotten into the team, and we have a new formation, not formation, but instructions and so on. So we need to do better than last game. And where is it highlight heading? Is Smith or Dorjayev? Kesslers. Back to Dorjayev. Stanton, it's intercepted. Looks like we are going to get hit with a counter-attack. And it looks like some really bad defending. And they are in the lead. Damn it. I felt like we were doing well during this highlight. I felt like we were putting some pressure on it. We were moving closer and closer to their goal. And then the counter-attack. And we won down. Not the start we wanted in the 8th minute. I haven't even played 10 minutes when that happens, and we all remember too badly what happens during the last game where they destroyed us. McLaughlin with the throw-in, intercepted, and oh my god, I thought for a second that was going in, but apparently it was wide off. And we are getting closer to half time, and we basically haven't managed to create anything at all. And here is a throw-in. I got really nervous there. I thought it was going to give him like a really good chance, but maybe we can create something here from this. It's huge advances on the right flank. And he finds Kesslers, and ooh, what a screamer! What a screamer by Ricardo Kesslers. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. I mean, if you can't create anything like really close up, then you got to just score like that. No chance for the goalie, and a very, very, very important goal. Really important goal. Perfect timing just before half time. Still need to tell the lads I'm not happy. We need to step it up. But you, Kessler, you've been doing very well. And you, my friend, you need to calm down. Second half. So first one was definitely not brilliant, not at all, but still we are at a draw, and that's a huge improvement compared to last game against them. The Jive is getting a yellow card, so we're probably gonna sub him soon before he gets a red one, because we definitely can't afford to be one man down against this team. And that's no problem at all for Callum. And they are getting highlight after highlight now. Jones, guys, show yourself. McLaughlin, cleared, but not far enough. Stanton, Linton, Lucas Smith. No, you didn't. You could have taken all early pass for him. Here's Smith, though. Here is Smith. Here is Smith. Here is, well, at least we created something. Need to look at this positive. We managed to create something, and that's good news. And I'm not going to take any risks now, so I'm going to do an early sub here with Dojayev, because he just loves getting those red cards, and we definitely can't afford to be one down against this team. And another free kick. Oh my god, that was bad defending, but it was a really, well, really bad defending. Really, really bad defending. Not pleased at all with it. And first off, we have some players that's doing really, really bad. Smith is one of them. But first, let's take a look. It's really tired. It's Stanton. Don't have any great options for him. But I guess we'll have to go with this. Definitely not a great option, but hey. And then I'm going to give it a few more minutes. But definitely considering subbing Smith now, because he's having a really shitty game. But I mean, he's the lad that can create something out of nothing and really turn things around. But it looks like it's going to happen this game. So we might as well sub in, bring in Brunt, use him as a target man, like that. And then we could actually, well, we can keep him like that. And I want to go to tactics because I need to do some thinking here. Since we have a target man, let's just go a little bit crazy, classic British style, pump it into the box. Yeah, like that for the last few minutes here. And I want to have a team talk. Guys, you need to concentrate. And another highlight. And it's cleared. Here's McNeil. Can we turn this around? Can we create a counter-attack out of this? Not if you pass this like that, but it's not over. Here's Lacey. Linton. That was a really, really bad pass. Damn it. My place is passing so badly. So many bad passes. It could cost us the game, but luckily for us, Hardy is not the greatest finish. At least he wasn't there. And the clock is getting closer and closer to full time. And I'm kind of okay with this result, I must say. We definitely haven't been playing good. They have dominated the game. But right now we are taking a point away against them. And they destroyed us at home. So this is definitely a step in the right direction. But it ain't over yet. Maybe we can create something here. Brunt. Lacey. And it's not over. Brunt. Wilson. Not a really bad pass. Maybe we shouldn't try to play long balls when our team passes like that. But that's the full-time whistle. And I'm not sure if the result was completely fair. but that's football. And a very important result means that we are keeping the safe distance down to Ayr. It means an improvement from last game against them, and hopefully we can do even better in the future when we're up against next time. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.